All right, guys, welcome back to D Rich Spirits. Tonight we are going over the A124 Larceny. Barrel proofs are hitting the stores left and right, and by barrel proofs plural, I mean Heaven Hill stuff, right? So last week, Elijah Craig dropped. 2 weeks ago, Elijah Craig dropped. Uh, Larceny just dropped. If you don't know, they're both made and distilled by Heaven Hill. They're Heaven Hill products, just different mash bills and totally different profiles. But they are stored in the same rick houses. As you can tell, if you follow them closely, there's 3 releases a year, 3 Elijah Craig's, 3 Larcenys, usually at the same time within a week or two of each other. They are all the same rick house. Last week it was A124 for Elijah Craig, barrel proof. This week it is A124 Larceny. Now, one of the main differences is, besides the mash bills, it is the age. Elijah Craig always shoots for a 12-year age statement. This goes back way before they start doing barrel proofing. They used to have the 12-year real big on their bottles, and that's when they can stand by it. Due to the high demand, they now can have put that there, even though it's still around 12 years. They have to blend it up to get it to around a 12-year mark. Larceny has always been 6 to 8 years old. Younger, but a lot. Some people can argue which one is better. But tonight we did Elijah Craig review last week. Subpar, good whiskey. Please don't get it twisted. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A124 is a good whiskey. Is it a good Elijah Craig Barrel Proof? Nah, it's a letdown. It was definitely a letdown. But if I blind tasted it and you just gave it to me and I say, hey, this is some pretty good juice you got here, you know. But if you tell me anything other than Elijah Craig, it was a letdown because it did not compare. It was youthful. It came in a year and a half younger than its counterparts of last year. The proof was way lower. It was under 120. It's like 119 or something like that, 118. The proof was way lower. The viscosity, the mouthfeel, everything was a letdown. But please do not get it misconstrued. It's still a good whiskey. Don't think I'm saying it's not a good whiskey. Buy it. If you're not a whiskey nerd like myself, buy it. I'm buying it regardless. Basically, so I can share with you guys. But buy it. It is a good whiskey. You will enjoy it, but just don't compare it to previous bottles. Back to what we got here. We're here for a reason, and that is the Larceny A124 Barrel Proof, 6 to 8 years old. She comes in at 124 proof, 62% ABV. Now we talking. Now we up where the juice is good, right? The juice gets really good when you get with that high proof. So I did have the pleasure of digging into this bottle the other night. I meant to do a review, but I ended up getting too drunk and just enjoyed the bottle by myself. Now I'm enjoying with you guys. So, on the nose of the Larceny 124. Vanillas, caramels, as usual. There's a surprise note. I'm trying to find it. When I was drinking the other night, I found it. I'm gonna look for it. Give me a minute. Little peanut, lovely oak, right? It's a real nice oak there. Okay, I haven't found it. Let's go in for a sip. I'll find it eventually. Everything on the nose transfers over. Of course, the caramel is first. The vanilla shortly follows. Baking spices. I'm picking up a heavier cinnamon mixed into those baking spices. Uh, Not much barrel on that sip right there. The finish is long. To be such a youthful, she she is nice. She's nice. I usually pick Elijah Craig's over Larceny's all the time, but that's just my palate. But I love them both. There it is. Red apple. I'm talking that old school red apple. That one used to put on the teacher's desk. You know, if you go back that far, that big old red apple. I'm a Granny Smith guy. Not a Granny Smith. What's that other green one? Oh, it's so good. Honey Crisp. Oh, I'm a Honey Crisp guy. They didn't have it when I was a kid. We used to have that big old red apple. But that's what I'm getting on the nose. The big old red apple, caramel corn, oak, deliciousness. The proof is perfect. You wouldn't think she was just young, 6 to 8 years old. Uh, Larceny Barrel Proof A124. This is how you start the year. This is how you come out. Now, they have 2 more releases throughout the year. Hopefully, I can get a hold of both. Elijah Craig has 2 more releases throughout the year. Now, one of the 2 has some catching up to do. And it ain't this one. This one, if this was a relay race, oh man, they got out to a great start. But hey guys, until next time, I hope you enjoyed the review. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm sure if you're watching this, you've had them both. If you had this year's, there's a letdown. But don't get it twisted. Remove the label, judge it, admit it's good whiskey, and then we can say it was a letdown for Elijah Craig. Good whiskey, but not the Elijah Craig barrel proof standard. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace.